What if I told you that the biggest problem in your life isn't a lack of hard work, but a lack of a system? Think about it. You get motivated every day. You set goals. You make new beginnings. But why does everything fall apart after a few days? It's because you were chasing goals while your system is broken. The truth is, goals give you direction, but systems get you to the destination. The most successful people in the world don't necessarily work harder. They work on the right systems that put their lives almost on autopilot. Now the question is, do you still want to live relying on motivation, or do you want to build a system that pushes you forward every single day without stopping? In this video, you will learn how to turn your daily habits into powerful systems, how to make discipline effortless, and how to design a life that keeps pushing you towards success without constant struggle. If you truly want to bring your life from chaos to control, watch this video until the very end. What you are about to learn here won't just change your thinking, it can change the entire operating system of your life. And if you want more powerful, life-changing content like this, subscribe to the influential audiobook channel now, because here we don't just provide knowledge, we provide transformation. Chapter 1. Stop chasing goals, start building systems. Here is a truth that perhaps no one has told you clearly yet. Your life doesn't keep stalling because you are weak. It stalls because your system is weak. Imagine a person who makes resolutions every new year, going to the gym, saving money, learning skills. Initially, the passion is there, motivation is high, but within a few weeks, it all fades away. Then comes the same guilt, the same frustration. Why can't I be consistent? But the real question isn't why you aren't consistent, it's why your system doesn't support consistency. Now hear another story. There is a person who never announces loud goals. They don't post motivational quotes on social media, but every day they take tiny actions, a fixed routine, a simple structure, a system that forces them to do the right thing without thinking too much. Months later, that person is quietly transformed, and people think it was an overnight success. In reality, it was the result of a silent system. That is the difference between a goal and a system. A goal is just a moment, but a system is a continuous process that moves you forward every day. Goals give you excitement, but systems give you the power to change your identity. When you say, "I want to be fit," that is a goal. But when you build a system where you work out every morning without thinking, where unhealthy food is automatically avoided, and your environment supports you, then you don't just get fit, you become a healthy person. That is transformation. That is the power of systems. The most dangerous illusion is thinking that a little more motivation will fix everything. Motivation is temporary. Systems are permanent. Motivation gets you started, but the system gets you to the finish line. When your system is strong, you don't need to push yourself repeatedly. Your environment, your habits, and your routine automatically push you in the right direction. Imagine if your life was designed so that success became the default, where you didn't have to struggle, just follow the process. This is the mindset shift you must adopt. Stop chasing goals, start building systems. Because in the end, you don't rise to the level of your goals, you fall to the level of your systems. And if the system is powerful, even when you fall, you still move forward. Chapter 2. Your daily habits are designing your future. Have you ever felt that your life isn't shaped by one big decision, but by thousands of tiny decisions you make every day without thinking? Picking up your phone versus picking up a book, eating junk food versus eating healthy, scrolling for 10 minutes versus learning for 10 minutes. These seem like small choices, but these habits combine to design your entire identity and future. There was a boy who always thought, "One day I will be successful." He had big dreams and watched motivational videos, but his daily habits were the exact opposite: waking up late, procrastination, and distractions. Every night he promised himself, "Tomorrow I'll change everything." But that tomorrow never came. Years passed, the dreams remained, but his life stayed exactly the same. On the other hand, there was another person. He had no flashy goals or big announcements, but he had a simple system. He tried to get 1% better every day. 30 minutes of reading, a little workout, a little planning. These small actions were taking him to a place others only dreamed of. The only difference? The first person left his future to motivation, while the second person designed it through habits. This is the greatest truth. You are consciously designing your future whether you realize it or not. If your habits are weak, your future will be weak. If your habits are strong, your future will be unstoppable. The dangerous part is that habits don't show results immediately, so we don't take them seriously. But habits compound, just like interest. Today's small action becomes a massive result tomorrow. If you learn for 1 hour a day, in a year you will be miles ahead of the average person. But if you waste an hour every day, that same time will push you behind. This is the invisible force quietly shaping your life. Chapter 3: The Invisible Architecture of Success. Have you ever wondered why some people keep moving forward effortlessly while others stay stuck despite putting in all their energy? From the outside, it looks like they're more talented or lucky, but the real game is happening elsewhere. It's the game of invisible architecture, a system that isn't seen but silently controls every decision, action, and result. Imagine a building. From the outside, it looks grand and strong. But if its foundation is weak, it can collapse at any time. Similarly, your life has a hidden structure. Your routines, your environment, your way of thinking, these create an invisible system that determines whether you will grow or stay stuck. There was a man who started a new project every time. His energy was high, his plans were big, but after a while he would burn out, get lost in distractions, and blame himself for a lack of discipline. The truth wasn't that he lacked discipline. The truth was his system was designed to make him fail. His environment was full of distractions, his routine was unstable, and his focus was random. Contrast this with someone who might not have been as talented, but carefully designed his life's architecture. He created an environment with minimal distractions, kept his routine so simple that it was easy to follow, and automated his actions so he didn't have to make a decision every time. Slowly, his system became so strong that success wasn't accidental, it was inevitable. This is the power of invisible architecture. It gives you small daily nudges that result in massive transformation. Every result you see today is an outcome of your previous systems. If there is chaos in your life, a system is causing it. If there's growth, a system is behind that too. When you try to change your life, changing actions isn't enough. You must change your architecture. Chapter 4: Why Motivation Fails, but Systems Never Do. Get ready for a bitter truth. Motivation is a lie. Yes, the same motivation we chase, the same fire that burns for a moment and then vanishes. You've noticed it yourself. Sometimes you feel like you can conquer the world, but days later, that passion is gone, and you blame yourself. The problem isn't you. The problem is relying on motivation. Motivation is an emotion, and emotions are unstable. They change like the weather, sometimes sunny, sometimes cloudy, sometimes stormy. If you depend on such an unstable factor, your results will be unstable too. Now, imagine a person who isn't motivated but is disciplined. He doesn't wake up with excitement every day, but he wakes up anyway. He doesn't always feel good, but he works anyway. Why? Because he built his life on a system, not an emotion. His alarm rings and he automatically gets up because it has become his identity. He doesn't need to make a decision. His system has already decided for him. Motivation gets you started, but the system carries you. Systems reduce decision fatigue and eliminate emotional struggle. Successful people aren't always motivated, they are always system following. They don't work according to their mood, they work according to their system. That's why they win. Chapter 5. Mastering your personal systems. Does it ever feel like your life is spiraling out of control? Plans unfinished, habits broken, focus gone? You try to fix it for one day, but it turns back into chaos. You aren't losing control. You never actually took control through a system. Imagine a city with no traffic rules, no signals, no structure. It would be pure chaos. That is a life without a system. We think we want total freedom, but freedom without structure is just chaos. Now imagine that same city with clear rules and defined routes. Movement becomes smooth and everyone reaches their destination efficiently. Control doesn't mean everything becomes perfect. Control means you can maintain your direction in any situation. Problems will come, but if your system is strong, you will get back on track every time. That is real control. Control through consistency. Conclusion. If you are still here, one thing is clear. Life doesn't change through goals, it changes through systems. You've seen how habits design your future, how invisible architecture determines success, why motivation betrays you, and how a system puts your life on autopilot. The big question now is, will this just remain knowledge, or will you make it your reality? Knowledge isn't power, implementation is power. A person who understands this but takes no action is no different from someone who knows nothing. But the person who builds a small system and follows it daily will see their life transform in a year. You don't need to be perfect, you just need to be consistent. You don't need to give 100% every day, you just need to follow the system every day. When the system is strong, small efforts turn into massive results. So, make a decision right now. Stop running your life on chance, start running it on design. When you master systems, you don't just achieve success, you create a life that actually works, and that is the ultimate victory.